President Marcos visited quake-hit areas in Cebu this morning. And for details, we have one new Cebu desk, Dale Israel. Dale, okay, pumunta ang Pangulo sa tent city. Balita ko, he found it okay naman daw, smooth ang pagpapatakbo. Tama ba? Dale, unmute please.
Ayun.
Iyon. There, let us hear your golden
again,
voice.
Lord.
Yes.
And Denise, we're reporting live here from the Cebu Provincial Capital. And yes, the President visited northern Cebu again to check on those affected by the magnitude 6.9 earthquake. The first stop was the Bayanihan village at San Remigio town, where about 200 tents were set up for quake survivors. After which, the President Marcos then visited the Cebu Provincial Hospital in Bogo City to check on the patients there, and then he visited the families in the tent city in Bogo. That's in Bogo City, where about 176 tents were also set up. There are reports that many of those who currently live in tents are suffering from common colds due to hot weather, mostly children and senior citizens, but free medicines are provided by the Philippine Red Cross and the government. The President said that he was satisfied by the setup of the tent, which he promised, actually. Lord, Denise?
Oo. Kita natin kasama kanina sa pag-inspect ng Pangulo si DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon at si Red Cross Chairman Richard Dick Gordon. The Dick is there. Okay, so aalis din ba agad ang Pangulo at ano pa ang ibang mga sinilip niya, Dil?
Yes, after checking the tent cities in the two towns, after niya na-check yung mga developments ng tent city na pinangako din niya, ay muli naman siyang lumipad, pabalik ng Manila via helicopter. May kaunting programa sa Bogo City at nagbigay siya ng maliit na talumpati upang kumustahin lang yung mga nasalanta ng lindol. At pagkatapos noon, ay lumipad din siya pabalik dyan sa Manila. Lord?
Dale, so far naman, ilan na nga ba ulit yung nakitang sinkholes naman? How many have been reported so far?
Yes, Denise, authorities have just released their latest assessment nga. As of today, a total of 99 dangerous sinkholes have been confirmed across the towns of Midilien, San Remigio, Bourbon, Tabogon, and Bogo City. Officials warn that these sinkholes are located, there are actually two sinkholes located along the beach areas of Tabogon, posing a potential risk to unsuspecting beachgoers. Cebu Governor Pamela Barriquatro has assured residents that the capital will extend full assistance for the relocation of affected families through the Task Force Combate Cebu. There are houses which are actually rendered no-build zone and kailangan na talagang lumipat dahil ang ilan sa mga sinkholes na ito ay lumalaki, lalo na after ng isang aftershock. Kanina, yumanig din naman dito sa Cebu ng kaunti, pero sa Siargao pala yun, ang lindol na nararamdaman natin dito sa Cebu City. Lord, wow. Denise?
Dale, sorry, yung mga sinkholes kasi na pinapakita na sa video, it's hard to really picture kung gaano siya kalaki. Kung i-compare mo siya sa, let's say, sa kotse, na normal sedan, mga ganong size ba?
Ganyan na Denise. Parang isang kotse, yung ilan naman ay parang dalawang kotse na kasing laki ng dalawang kotse. At authorities, yung mga experts are saying every time nag-aftershock, posibleng lalaki pa ito ng lalaki at piling lamunin ang isang bahay, Denise.
Wow. Alright. So, alam mo sino kumakasya dyan at maluwag pa. Yung mga contractors sa mga walang hiya, magkasya sila lahat dyan. No? Para mapalapit sila doon sa kanilang amo.
Gabi naman. Oh.
Alright. Sige, maraming salamat sa ulat mo. Our man in Cebu, si Dale Israel. Thank you, Dale.